The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
First off, I want to ask about the T Grizzly situation.
Pop it, let's talk about it.
So what ended up happening? Like,
Man, that told on it, man, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I highlighted a couple about the little situation, a little motivation, you feel me? And then went back and told my business to him, you feel me? So I got on the line because I stood off, I told my business to like, right? So that video surfaced, and then police seen that, that's how they knew me. Cuz got the telling, talking to him, pointing me out, giving my Instagram, all the little things. That's how I went for real.
Paperwork on it too.
and I seen you post something on your story, man. So you said one kept it lit, like he kept it solid or something.
Yeah. Hey man, shout out to J Money though. You heard me, ain't not a personal, bro. He kept it lit though, bro. That's all I need right now, bro. Kept it lit. He ain't even come to court or nothing. But shout out to Wack too though. Wack was when Wack made it happen. The Wack made it happen for real though.
Shout out Wack 100.
Yeah.
Oh, Lopez.
Oh look.
Lopez.
He made it happen, bro.
So first off,
Okay.
I know a legitimate document when I see one. And here are the examples. One, when you look at the overall structure of the paper, now don't forget, it's supposed to be a police investigation report. I don't care if you're from Philly. I don't care if you're from Ohio. I don't care if you're from Maine. I don't care if you're from Seattle. I don't care if you're from Puerto Rico. That's not a legal document just by the face of it, the structure of it, the font of it, right? And then another thing is when you look at let's just look at the structure of it. The structure of it first, the way it is structured and crafted, right? Before we even get into the language in the document, that's not an official police document. That is a piece of paper that somebody typed on it. And the font and the distance between one line and the next is 1.5 spaces, like you typing up a thesis paper or a term paper in high school.
Right.
That's one. Number two, when we delve into the actual information contained in this fake document, it says that it was written by Detective Hamilton. So when I first attacked it, I attacked it from the stance of Detective Hamilton. I made a few phone calls and I went online. Well, LA, the LAPD and the LA Sheriff's Office, they don't provide public information about the regular rank and file officers, either a beat cop, a marina cop, a patrolman, anything like that.
Right.
The only structure they provide is the hierarchy from the police commissioner, the mayor, the police commissioner, on down to the deputy sheriffs and the high admin people. But there is an organization called Watch the Watchers. Watch the Watchers was birthed during the Rodney King era when the LAPD was running rampant with the corruption and all that other kind of stuff. Right.
Right.
So I contacted the Watch the Watchers people. They sent me a website because they watch the Watchers. They track LA sheriffs and LAPD officers. They track their conduct, their behavior. They can track their community involvement. They can they track disciplinary actions that have taken place to make sure that they're a community activist group.
Right.
So they sent me a link, and in the link they have a complete dossier on every officer for the LAPD and the LA Sheriff's Department. It's called watchthewatchers.com, right?
Right.
Specifically, LA Sheriff's and LA Police Department. So on the document it says Hamilton Detective, badge number 321 9842. Well, that was strange because it's a 6-digit badge number. It looked like it was a bit too much. So I typed in, first I went to Chat GBT. You know how we do chat. You know how we do Chat GBT now. I chatted the joint, right?
Right.
I put in Hamilton, LA, and the document says Devonshire Police Department. So that was the precinct.
Mhm.
Devonshire Police Department, LAPD, Hamilton, 321 9842. It popped up, nothing. I sent you what I found.
Yeah.
I sent the screen, nothing popped up, right? So they said there are officers in the LAPD named Hamilton, but nobody matches this badge number. How often does an officer who's supposed to have been sent out in the field to take a police report from anybody, let alone somebody as big as T Grizzley,
Yeah.
about $1 million robbery.
Yeah.
How often does the reporting police get his own badge number wrong in the document? How often does that happen? That's number two. Number
Right.
three, when you look at the sentence structure, it was written by somebody, Gully, who didn't graduate 6th grade, bro. When you look at the punctuation,
Yeah.
when you look at the grammatic styling of the document, that was not written by a seasoned detective,
Right.
right? But let me back up for a second. So I put the officer's name, Hamilton, in there, and I put
Badge number.
badge number. It
Right.
ain't hit on nothing. So now the rumblings coming out, because I put it out there and I tagged everybody. I know you heard it. So now they're looking for a Hamilton. They put Hamilton on there without even considering just how sloppy they was. Just
Yeah.
how diabolical they are, bro. They think, see, Whack 100 and his Mary Band, right? They think they can just do anything, and they don't have any respect for the intelligence of the people who are consuming their product. So they just put an officer's name on there and made up, and even Chat GBT said this appears to be something that's made up, fictional. It's not a
Yeah.
real person.
Yeah.
Even Chat GBT said that. So then I put it in. I got that Watch the Watchers link. I did my due diligence. I did my research. I put it in the Watch the Watchers link. I put Hamilton in.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said the officer's name was Alan S. Hamilton. That's what they said his name was, because they being questioned about, we can't find this Hamilton that you got with this badge
Right.
number.
Right.
So Whack 100 of them said Alan Hamilton is the guy who did it.
Right.
Gully. Alan Hamilton, so I did my research. Alan Hamilton is the deputy police chief. That's strange, because how often does the deputy police chief, who's one step beneath the police chief
Yeah.
of a police department like LA, Los Angeles, California, which is humongous, how often does the deputy police chief go out on the beat and take a report about a burglary?
Don't make sense.
Don't make sense. That's not their job function.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?